Aquarius, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for May 2nd through the 8th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link because the signs are different. All right, so Aquarius, this week we have a new moon, and that's going to be in your third house on Friday. So this is going to be the emphasis of the week. It's forming a very nice angular relationship in the sky, as you can see here with this kite formation. And so this is regarding your third house of communication. New beginnings now with this. Maybe new beginnings with your perspective, with your mind. Learning more about how you communicate with that Mercury retrograde. Learning more about how you think. And perhaps even the power of the mind. Right? And so it's a great time to just kind of sit with the energies, especially around Friday, because it is that lowering of energy time to listen and reflect with that Mercury retrograde. It's an excellent week to really be trying new things, in fact. Maybe picking up a new book. That's where the mental side of this comes into the picture. Doing some learning, reading about some new things, especially when it's about practical matters. Maybe even doing some writing can be excellent this week. Maybe some socializing, spending time with friends, communicating, those of equal status, which is that third house, our peers. Connecting with your siblings can be excellent. Some new beginnings with that, perhaps. And short distance travel. Anything in your immediate environment that you do on a regular basis or is close by, like your very close niche local community, can be setting some new intentions. So the key with all of this is to just be adaptive to try new things in this area. And then through that, you guys are learning a lot with that Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury also does rule that 5th and your 8th. So I do want to say that this week it's great to still be reflective on your self-expression, on your creative side, maybe rehashing, redoing those things. And also in terms of your intimacy, reflecting on that, your deep connections and what really matters most in life for you. And there could be some new beginnings because this new moon is going to be conjoining up to that Mercury. Now in terms of Venus, Venus has been in here, so I think you can enjoy some of that reading and writing or socializing, communicating, community stuff perhaps. And some new beginnings might be around home and family, perhaps, with Venus ruling your 4th, conjoining up to this new moon, and maybe some new beginnings about the life path, the life direction. So it's involving a lot of different areas because it's this stellium, this 4-way conjunction with this new moon. Now this kite formation, very supportive. We've got a trine from Jupiter, a trine from Pluto, and a sextile up to Neptune. In fact, it's these aspects that are the aspects that are going on this week with an additional Mercury trining up to the North Node. So there's a lot of support this week. Now, in terms of this trine up to Jupiter, this is going to be specifically Monday and Tuesday when Jupiter trines up to the Sun, that there's been opportunities with relationships, through relationships with them. Create new relationships, cultivate existing relationships, learn more about them with that retrograde Jupiter. Now the actual opportunities and stuff you'll probably start to notice more so once Jupiter goes direct, which is going to be on Monday of next week, so very soon. In fact, this weekend there could be this shift in understanding that there are these possibilities. There are some new things with the North Node perhaps, with relationships really being cultivated that you're moving forward with for the next 2 years. But Monday and Tuesday, very great for that. Very great for connecting. One-to-one connections, relationships, communicating. It's all in these air houses for you. It's the communication, the mental, the exchanging in those relationships on that level. Now, as we approach the new moon on Friday and into the weekend, the sun will be trining up to Pluto exact. In fact, this Pluto trine is very strong with this new moon, very close in its orb. And so this is the fact that there's been this change with your aspirations over many years, this importance of you being non-attached to your aspirations, to your hopes, to your wishes. And so with that non-attachment, that's actually creating a lot of this support for you guys now in terms of these new beginnings. And on another level, if you guys have been involved with community or friends or group matters, very great this week also. Very good weekend for this. It'll be very deep, very intimate. It's all about letting go of old belief patterns, old habit patterns. I think specifically with relationships, because the sun in your chart rules the 7th house. And so this is suggesting that with this trine, it can be an excellent weekend for letting go of old belief systems about relationships, old attachments, old habit patterns that you know are just no longer serving you. And that can create and help assist this clean new beginning with exchanging and sharing and communicating of that 3rd house. So that's the new moon. Again, it's going to be a bit of that lowering of energy. I think it's a good time around the weekend and Friday to just kind of sit with it and listen, see what insights come to you, but setting some intentions could be great. Being adaptive with that Mercury retrograde, trying new things with the mental energy, with the communication, with the exchanges. And then that Mercury does trine up to the North Node going into next week, so there could be some insights specifically, maybe specifically on Sunday, regarding communication, mental energy, and relationships. Maybe something new with relationships in terms of your understanding about them also, or about that bit of taking action, because oftentimes the North Node in the 7th is, or North Node in general, is about taking action, setting intentions, consciously pursuing. Here, consciously pursuing relationships. And this is, again, new ones and existing ones. Just being focused on them can be great and very supportive. All right, so Aquarius, have a fantastic week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next week.